What is the male equivalent of a woman's touch? I have heard examples for women like, they make a house home and how much emotional support they add. What is the male equivalent to it? Edit. I have become more concrete with my initial thoughts while writing the post that there is no such thing. It is just what we perceive as safe and the reminiscent of gender roles that is being labeled as male touch or female touch. Thunks it twice. That's not going anywhere. Suddenly, the car has a fresh oil change, a tank full of gas, a new inspection sticker, and it's clean. Body heat can be stolen. Jars are no longer permanently shut. Lawns get mowed. Driveways get shoveled. Items on the top shelf can be obtained. Trash finds its way to the curb. Massages are one request away. Light bulbs get changed. Broken things regenerate. Late night noises get silenced. Intruders get molly-whopped. The Roman Empire's influence lives on. Fixing all the broken things. Assembling all the furniture. Killing all the bugs. Securing the perimeter. Security. My wife gets so stressed out when I go play poker. She says that she just feels safer when I am around. I think a lot of women look for that security. According to my wife, the male touch. She would love to live in my armpit. I send my husband when I have to deal with painful people. He is kinda like the bad cop even though he is a sweet and fair guy. He is also responsible for all electronics. Clean enough to be healthy, but dirty enough to be happy. In my house, my wife was raised like a mini adult, so her childhood was different. She was going to opera and stuff. Never really had toys. So, I'm the fun parent. I'll always say yes to playing with my kids. She's not even sure how you do that. I taught them to ride bikes, play catch, snowboard, camp, hike. Most of the dads I know similarly teach their sons and daughters this sort of stuff. The kids get hurt playing and the dads have them walk it off. Some moms will lose their shit over a cut. Dads like, go rinse it off in that stream and let's keep going. IKEA furniture assembly. It's a bit more subtle, I think. It's having maintenance around the home being done, like cleaning the gutter or trimming the tree. Branches that have overgrown way too much that Wah has been on your ass about it. Finding a screwdriver and adjusting things with it. Safety, protection, comfort, creative maintenance, jar opening, things in high places assistance, bug removal, emotional support, lightheartedness and laughter, family, peace, love. When he walks through the door, a deep part of me relaxes like wild animal not having to look around every corner. If he comes home after I'm in bed, I can finally fall asleep. He worries he makes too much noise. But he could play the bongos at 3 a.m. and I'd sleep better than if he weren't here at all. Safety, security, protection. If a woman makes a home feel homey and comfortable, a man makes it feel safe and secure. She knows that if there is any threat, I will protect our family and our home by any means necessary. Reassurance. Women love a guy who makes them feel genuinely safe to be around, be it friends or in relationships. We protect, make the home safe and stable. Part of my job is to be the backup meal. If I see that my wife is unhappy with her meal, I offer to trade. She knows I'm serious, so she trades and gives me a sweet smile. Totally worth it. Stoicism during trying times, which often lead to mental health problems if they don't go through the emotions they suppressed so that everyone else could process them. Ask me how I know. Fixing things. Decision making. I don't know if it's a woman thing, but I always make the decisions for some reason. She literally asks me to. As someone else said, security. Structure, in my opinion. I changed a flat tire in under 5 minutes at 6 a.m. in pajamas straight out of bed. It would have taken my wife 15 minutes to jack the car up. I have been told I have a very good attention to detail for care. Regardless if I'm dating someone or they are just a friend, I am always making sure someone ate, got home safe, is feeling well, and offering medicine if they're not. The fulfillment in making someone's life a little easier that day is unmatched. When something is broken and we hit it in just the right way, it's fixed. Then give that silent nod of approval. Providing and protecting. Killing spiders. Everything working properly around the house. No dripping tap. No creaking doors. No loose electric socket in the walls, etc. Smoke alarms not beeping. Good quality electronics and smart home additions. I am in control of things like good TV, sound systems, smart home speakers, lighting, etc. My wife really appreciates it since she is not as geeky as I am on technical stuff, but she is so grateful that she can control almost every electronic in the house with her voice and has endless smart home possibilities without having to maintain it herself. Different priorities. In my experience, women tend to be more attached to their cost-prohibitive habits than men. If we're not addicted, we can put a thing down if the money is low. I've seen women treat $100+ hair appointments on the same level of priority as water and food. We do without easier, and we can drag them along if they can tolerate it long enough. Emotional stability, comfort for the woman. Taking care of the things in the home that are broken. Keeping everything taken care of around the home, mow the lawn, etc., etc. Protection in general, a bump in the night. Overall on this home and protection stuff. Home stability, as it were, including financial stuff. Take care of her needs. Overall, literally a male touch, cuddling. Sexual things. When you tie a knot, pat it, and say, yeah, that's not going anywhere. A man's touch in a healthy relationship is stability and protection, both in a physical and emotional sense. Men are responsible for the structure, women the contents. Now, that's not all men and women are capable of. It's just the traditional expectations we all have to some degree, even if they're buried way down deep. The traditional male gender role is basically to provide and protect. And that's what we do. The man's touch would be practicality and functionality, but we're all used to it as the bare minimum. Which is why the woman's touch is what's noticed. Women make smooth, soft and pleasing those sharp, rough edges, or practicality and functionality and security. So, basically, provide practicality and functionality and protect security. Sigh, I'll handle it. Basically, a man's touch is anything that makes the woman's life easier. A guy's touch, I suppose? Being a Bob the Builder kinda guy. It's obviously not nearly as black and white as this. But I feel like a woman's touch is primarily about form and a man's touch is primarily about function. A PlayStation. I like video games now. RDR2 was epic. But I never would have even known about it if he hadn't started leaving his PlayStation over here. Making sure you're safe. IDK, but I'm against what most people are saying in the comments. I don't share the idea that every guy should be a repairman. The protector 24/7. I also like to feel protected. I don't want to risk my life, even though I would do so if someone I care about is in danger. The guy who kill insects. I hate insects. They disgust me a lot. Or a person without emotions. I'm an emotional person. Also, it is not healthy to repress emotions. Also, a woman's touch is visible, so the equivalent man's touch should be something visible.